love my cat. I go to pet her, and she literally, like, takes her paw and puts it on my hand and, like, shoves it down onto the mattress. Like, no. We're not doing this right now. Me, anytime I try to give love to my cat. Oh my fucking god, you're obsessed with me. Stop. She literally, like, denied me. Rude. She's like, no, I'm not about you. Stop it. Alright, so let's talk to Mary and let's go to sleep. Night night. And I guess that's it for Hanahiko. We've still got 2 hours. We still got 2 fucking hours. How long did this take? I think this took us like... I don't feel like an owner. I'm trying to think. I think I started at like 8. We maybe started at like 8:30. So 9:30, 10, 11, 12, 31. It took me about 5 hours to get through a chapter. And there's 5 chapters. Damn. Well, damn. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Oh my god, that's like the dude getting dragged away by Hanahiko. End of chapter 1. That's called content, honey. It better be. I dropped $50 freaking on this game. I mean, a 25-hour horror game is pretty good, though. Like, all things considered. Like, that's pretty good. I mean, that's assuming that it takes me around 5 hours a chapter. If there's 5 chapters. Another night greets me. It's been 3 days since the investigation. 3 days, we're just chilling in this mansion. It's a good thing this girl didn't have any relatives that are coming to look for her, because she stopped calling. That'd be really awkward. I was like, Aunt Margaret comes to the door, like, you open it, and they're like, who the fuck are you? Where's my niece? And he was like, I'm her boyfriend. Like, imagine having to explain to, like, the in-laws, like, why you're, like, squatting in this dead bitch's house. It's been 3 days since the investigation, and not one glimmer of hope for me. Time idles by as death draws ever closer to claim me. The mark that brings death. The only way to escape it is to defeat the spirit that gave it to me. But I have no clue where that spirit is right now. Maybe things would be different if that specialist, Sayakujo, was alive. A knock breaks my train of thought. How long are you planning on sleeping? Wait, what? Why are you still here? Why are you here? I thought she said that people who don't have a mark need to leave. Did you? Like, she was like, the people who don't have a mark are gonna leave in the morning. Apparently not him. You're pretty relaxed for a guy that could die soon. The ex-detective, Satoru Mashita. The other mark bearers left the mansion, but he stayed behind. Are you worried about me? Me? What? You stayed? Aw! Aw, Mashita stayed! Mary was the oh. Never mind. I guess she asked him to help as he was leaving. She went against Sayakujo's wishes by doing that, but it seems it was for my sake. So what, he's just been living with us in this fucking dead girl's house? Alright. And oop. But I don't know about Mashita. Even if he was asked to stay, he has no reason to agree. True. He decided to stay of his own volition. He didn't have to stay. He was asked to stay. So, there's that. What's that look? Not happy I stayed behind. What? Ew. No. Why? Ew. No. Those are actual... This is the only one. Even if I wasn't like semi-shipping trash. No. I want the underage children to stay with me. in this mansion all by myself. That's inappropriate. I'm grateful. Cut that out. It's creepy. Flatter me all you want, but I won't forget that you drove without a license. Oh, shit. That's right. He's an ex. You're an ex-cop, though. What are you gonna do? Arrest me with your non-issued handcuffs? Handcuff me, daddy. He's got a bad mouth, as usual. His true intentions aside, I have to say I'm honestly grateful for his help. My amnesia could hit without warning, so I can't go out whenever I want. He's going around gathering information in my place. And when Horror Month goes sexual again. Aw, so he's been really sweet. I kind of like this. So he's like my buddy. He's gonna like, we're gonna be buddies. I'm excited. Me and Mashita solving ghost crimes together and fixing the mark. I like this idea. He's your boo. He's the Bonnie to my Clyde. You're gonna touch me. Right, please. He's the Simon to my Garfunkel. I can't think of any other, like, duos. He's the... He's my Elmer Fudge to my Bugs Bunny. I don't know. He's been going... He's my Ash Ketchum to my Pikachu. Y'all disgust me. Get used to it. So when's the backstab gonna happen? Oof. Honestly, if I had to pick someone to backstab me, because I've been thinking this, and I'm just gonna let it be known, I think it's gonna be the doll. Because, like, and here's why. I tend to not believe anything unless it is corroborated by other stuff. Saya died, right? She's dead. So who's to say that this doll is telling the truth? You know, type of deal. Also, she knows so much about these spirits. And she says that one thing, she said something, has the power to create these spirits that, like, create the mark. The ghost that we didn't kill kept the mark, and suddenly, magically, like, our time is extended for some fucking reason. I don't know why, but, like, I feel like if there's any, like, I don't know, I don't trust the doll, alright? Like, I like dolls. Like, I've got several sitting on my shelf. I love dolls. But I don't trust anybody. Machida I thought was evil, but he's kind of sweet. He's kind of really sweet. I wasn't expecting that. Like, I even said that. I was like, he looks evil as hell. But, like, he's turning out to be, like, a begrudging sweetheart. So I'm kind of, he's, like, falling off of my list of people. Especially because, like, you know, he doesn't have to be here, but he is. Because, meh. I saw some people from the force. Still no ruckus over H Elementary. But wait a second. That guard went missing. His company should be notified. That company is exactly the issue. It's run by Yakuza thugs who have their eyes on the labor department. They don't want the police involved. Wait. The company that the guard was from is owned by the Yakuza. And they don't want the police involved. And so that's why nobody is looking for the guard. You know, okay, game. That's fine. Sure. I mean, you could have just said that, like, people forgot about them when they died or something. But sure, we'll go with that. It's like when it was like in Corpse Party. Like, if you die in the school, like, people just forget about you. And that's why nobody ever files a report. Like, it's nice and clean. But no, sure. The Yakuza own the guard patrols company, and they don't. Yeah, okay. Plus, in a shitty company like that, people up and walk out all the time. Yamashita, that was his name. Everyone thinks he up and split. I hear that's what they're having. I hear that's why they're having a hard time finding a replacement. If you didn't know the school was haunted, it'd be just another abandoned building. I mean, it's not haunted anymore. The government wouldn't need a rush to find a new guard. The man lived alone, so a missing persons report won't be filed soon. The school most likely won't come under suspicion until then. That's it for my report. He covered a lot of ground in a short amount of time. Ex-detectives sure are handy. Because, like, we're the spiritual ones. We're, like, the spirit mediums. And he's, like, actually got, like, investigative experience. I'm living for this. I am living for this. I'm, like, yes. Majda and Yashi, spirit detectives. Did you bring up the marker spirits when you were asking around? Sin! Hello! Welcome back. 12 months, a whole year. My friend, I hope that you are enjoying your time here while I sit with Buddy Cop over here. Spirit detective lover. 80, please. Is he the Kuwabara to our Yusuke? Yes. Do you think I'm an idiot? He's the Karama to my Hiei. I need to stop. They'd be calling the loony bin. Even if the kids or I did. Wait, what are we talking about? Like, no, what's the button? Did you bring up the marker spirit? Oh. Did you bring up the marker spirits when you were asking around? Do you think I'm an idiot? They'd be calling the loony bin. Even if the kids or I did bring them up, who'd honestly believe us? Who is this sleepy cuties? So we've got a mark on us that will kill us if we don't find the spirit who did it. Mashita is the guy that we saved who had a mark from another ghost. And so he stayed behind with us to help us find the ghost that messed us up. So he's going to help us, like, to not die. So that's the TLDR of the situation. So we're, like, helping... I guess we're going to help, like, someone else, like, who has mark problems. This is probably how it's going to go. Somebody's going to come in with the mark. We're going to help them. We're going to defeat the ghost. And then, like, you know, we're going to go on to the next case until we find the ghost that marked me. So, yeah, he's basically staying behind and helping out because he can. Why waste my breath? Exasperated, he shrugs. Searching the mansion was on you, so did you find anything? I came up blank as well, though I've only gone through half so far, and some of the rooms were locked. Stuck without a warrant. Like you'd wait for something like that. I swallow the words before they come out. Oh yeah, Mary was asking for you. You should get going. Pretty accurate. Mary's sitting primly on the couch, the same as always. It appears you are having a difficult time with your investigation. I do wish I could be of more use to you. I know you can sense mark bearers. Oh, I know you can sense mark bearers. Can you sense spirits too? If they were to come onto the grounds, I believe I could. Yes. That doesn't sound particularly useful. Do you have any other abilities or powers? Indeed. I can view the vague shape of the course of a person's fate. Like predicting the future? Oh no, nothing quite so extreme. It is more akin to fortune telling. It may or may not come to pass. I get it. That's why what you predicted earlier didn't actually happen. Oh, hey there, Chai. Or Chow. I call you Chow. I hope that's okay. Did Mary tell you something? The truth you're seeking can be found here, or some such. Oh. Like a fool, I fell for it. So convinced. I'm such an idiot. Okay. A loud knock sounds at the door. Someone's eager. A visitor in the dead of night. Can somebody make sure that, like, I'm just asking just because they won't respond if it is. You're not a bot, are you? Lol. I have the oddest feeling. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah. Well. Shablam. Sorry. Brain's like, oh, I wanted to do it. At least it was a nice bot. At least it didn't come in here and like spam porn links. Just saying, it could have been a crappy bot. Or like phishing links or something. That could have been bad. It could have been bad. Just saying. 2 nurses, 1 stream. Oh my. A visitor in the dead of night. A mark bearer? I open the door and the visitor strides in. It's a shady looking young man in a uniform delinquents these days tend to wear. A uniform? Like, that looks like a middle school uniform. Is he in middle school? Shady, he cute though. I'm just wondering. He looks like cocky. I love the art though. Like, just, can I talk about just, I really like the character designs in this. They're all very, like, they're very simple, but at the same time they have a uniqueness to them that I really, really like. He smirks at me, clearly feeling superior. Well, alrighty then. This place, Cujo Mansion. Are you delinquent high school anime boys my type? I'm shocked. I got business with some Saya chick. Okay then. No way you're her, huh? He narrows his eyes, staring suspiciously. I'm Saya. Turn to Mashita. And boner deflated. I kind of want to be like, Mashita, Mashita, you deal with it. You were a cop, right? I either want to say I'm Saya or turn to Mashita. I don't want to make. I kind of want to make Mashita deal with this. I'm Saya. Huh? You think you're funny, lion? Anyway, you guys know her, yeah? Would you hear me out? I should have asked Mashita. I should have made Mashita deal with it. I should have made Mashita deal with it. I want to reload. I'm not gonna reload just for like a tiny thing of dialogue. Introductions are quickly done. His name is Sho Nagashima. Nagashima Sho. And as we guessed, he got a mark. He rolls up his right sleeve to show us, and yep, the red mark is burned in. An occult freak friend said something. Like, it gives you amnesia, for real. Yeah, that's right. I can't even remember my real name. You're kinda too calm for all that. Bet you're pulling a fast one on me. That grates, but that reaction is normal. But if he's not going to believe the rumors, then he'd have no reason to come. Why is he here then? Rumors are just that. Amnesia or dying because of some mark? That's some comic book craziness. Every word of it is true. Oh god. Was that a girl's voice? There's a saying, the truth is stranger than fiction. They are two sides of the same coin. Mary begins explaining. I'm sure she figured it would be the fastest way to convince him. Thank you, Mary. You got some damn speaker set up somewhere, don't ya? I don't take kindly to threats. He peers closely at Mary. Such a mechanism does not exist, Lord Sho. No way! He yelps pathetically, eyes wide, and suddenly falls flat on his ass. It seems that despite appearances, this punk is terrified of ghosts and monsters. His tough act is likely a cover. After that, he meekly pays full attention to Mary as she speaks. He listens quietly, his face pale, as she tells him about the mark and spirits. By the time she finishes explaining, his face is devoid of color.
Now, Lord Sho, have you not already experienced the beginnings of memory loss?
Yeah. I don't think he's used to Mary yet. His face is rather stiff. My memory's always been crap, so I thought I was imagining things. But then it started getting so bad that it was just ridiculous. I got this occult friend, yeah? Told him about my scar, the mark, and he scared the shit out of me. Showed me an article that said it was all the scar thing's fault. So now I'm here. Moe mentioned seeing an article by Sayakujo in a magazine too. It's all because it's a monster? The hell? This is crazy. Why does this have to happen to me? Not believing is normal. But if you don't, you'll die. Majid is so fucking just... Majid's like, my eyes are gonna roll out of my head and onto the floor. And out the door. If you don't want to kick the bucket, figure out how you got the mark. Even if your memory's gone bad, you should at least remember that. I'm not that far gone, thanks. I'm positive I got it in the forest by H Castle. I know I did. There's a castle now? A castle in a forest? No kicking the bucket. Yeah, as much as I hate to say it, if he's a partner, I can't let him die. None of my partners can die. I mean, it does have a rumor about the place being cursed, so we should probably ask him some more about it. Forest, it's cursed. Why were you there? The huge forest west of the city. Wait, doesn't everyone know that? Even kids do. I lost my memory, asshole. But I've lost my memory. Maybe that's why I don't know about it. I don't care if he dies, but he isn't allowed to kick me. Oh, okay. I thought you meant no kicking the bucket as if, like, no die. This is why. I'm tired. The place is the city's garbage dump. Bunch of nasty rumors about it. There's illegal industrial waste dumping there, like, all the time. It's not just objects, either. They say a black car once dumped a young woman's body there. A new mother strangled her kid there because she couldn't take care of it. Wow! Ugh! Yeah! True horror of this game are these damn, like, horror stories they throw in. There's tons more rumors like that, whether or not any of them are true. You wanted horror, honey? Yeah, just, no. I heard some of those too. Like, the lost kid who was eaten by a dog. What? And they only found his torso? The fuck dog? Was that a wolf? Coyotes? Postpartum depression. Oh my god. This is some true crime bullshit. Stay sexy and don't get murdered. Right. Or that a murderer hides there and kills anyone who gets near. The two of them happily exchange stories. Apparently, while he hates ghosts, he's more than fine with this kind of stuff. I've hit up the edge of the forest a few times and never walked in. Nobody with half a brain goes there. What should I ask next? Oh shit, it's cursed? Shows stiffens like a board. Please don't do that. I'm pretty sure. What is with kids coming here? Like, if he's wearing like a, this looks like a middle school uniform. He looks pretty big for a middle schooler, but still. I hate that supernatural crap. Just talking about it freaks me out. What a wimp. Rumors exist for a reason. That place is a famous suicide spot. Oh. Oh. 50 people die there a year, so they say. And that's just what they find. Once there was a mass suicide. It has its fair share of grisly history, so we're literally going to a suicide spot in a game where we fight ghosts. This feels like an awful idea. Show's eyes are wide. He looks like he swallowed a bug. What should I ask next? why were you there? If you're so scared of ghost stories. I was obviously on my bike, man. Place is totally empty at night, so it's perfect for driving around. Riding around free as a bird helps me clear my mind. Before you ask, yes, I have my license and no illegal mods. He's like, try and get me for this copper. Is that so? We don't need another person flaunting the law. Or floating the law. One is enough. I smile at Riley. Who would have thought this kid to be on the straight and narrow? That day, I was clearing my head when my bike broke down. I stopped to check it out. Then suddenly, I've got this scar. I doubt we'll get any more out of show. No, I'm feeling the spirit then. I haven't forgotten anything. No keeping secrets now. Quit strong-arming me. Hold your horses, I'm thinking. He's complaining, but I can see he really is combing through his memories. There was something. It wasn't a ghost or nothing, but I did spot something weird. Over by the side of the road, I saw this huge man. Like, ripped or like... Yeah, ripped, giant, or are we talking like... Supersize me? It wasn't just some tree shadow? Honestly, I'm not real sure. The place was pretty dark, and I only saw it for a second. Sounds pretty iffy. Is that info really reliable?
May I interject? In truth, there are a number of supernatural rumors set there. One happens to corroborate Lord Sho's story. The rumor of Shimi-O.
Well, O is like a lord or king. Like king or yeah, pretty much just king is the biggest one. You usually see like it's an archaic way of saying it. I don't know what shimi means. Sounds like Mary has an idea. Could you tell us more about it?
Of course, Lord Yashiki. I shall tell you the story of Shimi-O, the man of the forest.
Mori no Shimi-O. Shimi-O of the forest. Hey, have you heard that rumor? That one about the weird giant man? He's covered in black splotches, so people call him Shimi-O, the spotted man of the forest. Oh. I've heard he asks everyone he needs a question. Do you like bees? Oh my god, again with the... A college student who heard the rumor decided to go to the forest to see, and a man covered in splotches really did appear. Do you like bees? I don't hate bees. The student laughed. I would be like, I'm ambivalent to bees. I think bees should be cared for and shouldn't be killed because of the bee crisis that we have. But you're not gonna see me like willingly standing next to a beehive. I went to an amusement park today and had to get the 6-year-old a more expensive pass because she's tall enough to go on roller coasters. Oh. Wow. Yeah, sure, I like them. And then... let's raise some then. In your body. What the fuck is that? The fuck was that? A power drill? Chainsaw? The hell? Oh god, it's gonna be Jason. We're gonna have to deal with like some Jason bullshit. Shimi-O asks those he meets a single question. The human body is too warm for bees. But corpses aren't.
Shimi-O asks those he meets a single question, then kills them using his drill. That might be none other than the figure you saw, Lord Sho.
Great, we have to deal with a drill-wielding murderer. Bees can tolerate a higher heat than wasps, though. Oof.
However, I have no proof.
We'll have to gather evidence.
Let's get ourselves to the forest.
Investigations require legwork. There's no hesitation in Mashita. After facing Hanahiko, he knows full well what spirits are capable of.
And this...
Is this his training and experience as a police detective? Hey, no, you serious? Going there in the middle of the night? You guys have totally lost it. You're coming too. What, me? So, an elementary school kid and a high schooler were tougher than you? You're that much of a wimp. What you say? I ain't no scaredy cat. Hey, old man, take me with you instead of him. If that huge guy really is some monster, I'll pound him to dust. He's so easy to manipulate.
You settled on a destination. Please head to the forest by H Castle once you're ready. Your first goal is to identify the spirit that bestowed the mark.
Okay. Alright, let's read about Sho, I guess. New info is added to the spirit file, the forest and Shimi-O. New chapter item changes. All items within the chapter are removed at the end. If a character brings an item, it'll be added at the start. New chapter soul power. It will return to 1,000. Okay. I liked my 3,000 soul power. Okay, so he's already with me. What about you? Really? No, can you say that to me again, bitch? I think you said like butsa, which is like he wants to beat me up. like that's a threat that he just threw out. I'm bringing Mashita. Fuck you. Come with me. I'm taking my partner in crime with me. Oh wait, let me see his stats first. Jesus, he's so rude. Whoa! He's stronger than Mashita. His intelligence is fucking awful. Spirit power is closer to mine than Mashita, and his dexterity is higher. Mine is still, I am a dexterous. I'm dexterous as hell. Am I just weak? Then? So he's stronger than Mashita. He's dumber than both of us. He's got more spirit power than Mashita, but less than me. And he's more dexterous than Mashita, but less so than me. I just smacked my finger. There are technically multiple endings. If you're talking about endings to the chapters, you can get your partner killed or not. And then the ending depends on if you've gotten anyone killed or not. That's what my friend told me. Okay, I'm gonna bring... Come here, you. Insolent punk. Alright, so let's read Shimi-O. The forest is shrouded by strange events, suicides, and body dumping, and the like. Jesus. It's scared off the casual visitor. Only the occasional test of courage brings foolish kids inside. The paths are shaded at all hours with thick trees, so it's easy to become lost. Among these rumors swirling around this forest is one of a bizarre man. Okay. Known as the Spotted Man, or Shimi-O, he is covered in dark splotches and asks all he meets if they like bees. If they say yes, he attacks them while laughing maniacally. He sounds like your standard crazy, but I guess he's the next spirit we'll face. At any rate, we'll have to head to the forest to investigate. Like, I don't want to find like a drill. Like, don't drill me. Oh yeah, Jimashi does, like, let me see. Okay, so now his didn't change. Sho, full name, Sho Nagashima, sex male, occupation high school student. An injury forced this former baseball player to quit. His prickly attitude seems to stem from that, but he treasures his friends. His tough act is a cover for how he's terrified of the supernatural, and he came to Kujo Mansion for help. Okay then. That tie, who taught you how to tie a tie? Because that thing looks ridiculous. Alrighty then. They didn't. That's why it looks like shit. Maybe I forgot. Excuses. Oh, my nose. It itches so bad on it. Deep. Alright, let's go to the forest. Vroom, vroom. We keep passing this stupid love hotel. Machida sits in the passenger seat and makes no attempt at conversation. You're supposed to be the Bonnie to my Clyde. Talk to me. The first time he was in the car, I found I was cautious of his every movement, but now I feel strangely relaxed around him. I guess humans aren't actually scared of others, just the parts of the other people they don't know. It's fascinating stuff. Maybe you just like him. What are you grinning at? It's pretty creepy. Oh, sorry. Ah, there's a... I will go down with this ship. I kind of, like, adore them. Though I'll admit, I don't really understand him. He's self-righteous to a fault, yet he stayed behind at the mansion for me. I told you my reason earlier. I won't say it again. I haven't said a word. May as well have. It's written all over your face. We're that close, he can read my expressions. No, I'm just playing. It's like detective bullcrap. He's really sharp. People who are adept at obscuring their intentions would be good at reading people's minds. If I could just add one thing, it's probably wise to have someone along who doesn't have the mark. You tend to lose your cool when you're being targeted. Then, nothing will ever get solved. I see. So that's why. Aw. That makes a certain amount of sense. When I remember the final moments at H Elementary, my hands start to sweat. There's no proof that I'll be able to remain calm during the next crisis. I'm definitely grateful for your help, but if we encounter a spirit again, we'll need someone to overcome the crisis, so that's his reason for coming along? I guess that's just the kind of people detectives are. Huh? We love searching for things. Sniffing every nook and cranny to uncover that which is hidden. That's our one skill. Machida's dry laugh fills the car. I like that. I like Machida. He's cool. I like that he stayed with me. We're like spirit detective bros. We arrive at the forest by H Castle. I stop the car where Sho says he saw the man, and we enter the forest. All the guideposts on the path are faded, their paint peeling off. It looks hardly traversed, just as Sho and Machida said. Korosu. Killed? I'm... Korosu. That means, like, I'll kill you? You're gonna kill me, sign? Please don't kill me. Please no kill. We walk a while until we come to a large arch, making the start of a hiking trail. It's rusted over, and with the peeling paint, it doesn't seem to have been touched up. The letters have faded and are mostly illegible. Carefully reading it, it says, "Welcome to the lush and romantic wood timberland." Oh, I should have, like, while he had the thing, because I actually can't read what it actually says. Something no... I think that's it. Okay. Okay. Murder, huh? I feel like they had to come up with an, like, elaborately large title just so that way they could make an allusion to the stupid Korosu like thing on the thing. Murder. Hey there, Arceon. But yeah, it says Korosu, which is like, I'm gonna kill you, or killed, or something similar, depending on how you're using it. I'm sure Mashita heard me, but I guess they're completely ignoring me. Huh, more overgrown than I thought. There's a lot of ground we have to cover. Let's get a move on. We pass under the arch and enter the forest. Yay! I'm like... Ooh, cool. Something tall. No. Foresto. Well, this says forest. It says foresto. So, like, forest. Something no foresto. Call something. No. Something. Like, it's too faded. I can't read it. It's too faded. I can't read it. And this is kanji, so it might as well be moon runes to me. It reads, "Welcome to the lush and romantic wood timberland." Sure. Moon runes, too complicated. Like, with kanji, I can read, like, maybe 5 or 10 kanji total. I'm not very good at reading kanji. The only test I got a B on in I got, like, B's on my kanji tests. It's a wooden trash container. Look. I don't think it's been used in a long time. There's no garbage littered around either. I feel around inside the container, but nothing's inside. Okay. There's a wooden table and benches. Look. The weather-beaten table and benches are clearly damaged and rotting in places. I peek underneath the table and find something stuck there. Worn-out talisman! When I pick up the worn-out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Alright, we're already on a good start. Got soul power. The worn-out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. Okay. Why can't I save? Did I save? I don't think I saved. Damn it. Hold on. Yeah, these are all chapter 1. Let's not. Let's not. Let's just... There we go. Now we go. Yeah, chapter 2. Okay. Now we'll go. Let's go back. Now we can go back. Hopefully I didn't waste time, but I was like, wait a minute. But it won't let me save here, so I was like, okay. We continue down the path for a short while before we come across something unexpected. It's a grave marker. It was probably put there to honor those who commit suicide here. Oh my god, it's the freaking suicide forest. Where is that? Because they keep calling it Age City. Maybe they don't want to call it by name. Okay, no. It's not. Might not be a bad idea to say a quick prayer for those who ended their suffering that way. Pray, bitch. Look. Something's written in magic marker. Magic marker? Really? Say the opposite of the truth. You'll be followed. Huh. Okay. This certainly feels like a place that's famous for suicides. Just off to the side, I noticed a faint trail. Discover the entrance to the Beast's Trail. Oh god, that was a hint. Suddenly that one blonde YouTuber. Oh no! No! Logan Paul, don't ruin it. A Beast Trail, huh? We'll need to look down there too. No, wait! I wasn't done, you asshole! I was gonna feel the gravestone! Well, it's a good thing I went back and saved, because they're just dragging me through this freaking forest. The moonlight doesn't reach the base trail that branches off the hiking trail, so we're in gloom. The trees are thick on both sides. We get lost if I didn't have a flashlight. Just then... What? There are footsteps close by from the bushes. Machida stops me with his arm. Someone's here. Mashita up here protecting my ass. Protect me, Mashita! I hear footsteps again. I'm weaker and more stupid. That's your job. Being smart and strong is your job. Being spiritual is mine. They seem to be getting closer. Then... a man appears from the bushes. He looks horribly exhausted. Well, Nanda means like what, and Mataku is like, oh jeez. I feel like the new guy is more like the Kuwabara rather than your detective buddy. Don't startle me like that. You shouldn't stand around in the dark. What are you doing? The man falls silent. I think he realized he already knows the answer. Machida did say this place is a famous spot for suicide. Oh. No! We'll find you a therapist. I work myself to the bone at a job I don't even want. And you just bring another man home? How dare you? The nerve. Oh, shit. Well, your wife was an asshole. She doesn't know how good she had it. He holds his head in his hands. And suddenly starts kicking a tree and yelling. Okay, never mind. Maybe we should leave. A rapid stream of swear words flows out of his mouth. Never mind. I think I want to go. He seems to be the type that goes crazy when he's upset. Okay, maybe the wife. Maybe your wife did leave you for other reasons. Oh God. Hey, could you tell me how much nerve do you have to do that, huh? Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Stop him. Death invites death. So what? What? So stop him from like murder facing the things. Okay. I hear that voice again. Stop him? Does it mean I should dissuade him? If you got something to say, just spit it out, you bastard. You have so much to live for. I don't know you. No! Fuck! Well, it's a good thing I saved. Live or die. Okay, so... let's not say calm down, that's bad. Sympathize, probably bad. Listen silently? Yeah, like, I feel like if we sympathized with him, like, if I was in this situation, and I was holy hell pissed, if someone told me to calm down, that would piss me off more. And if someone tried to pity me, I'm not one of those people that likes pity, like, at all. So, I'm just gonna be quiet. Like, I'm just gonna, like, stop and listen. Oof. It would be bad if he went berserk here. I'll just have to hear him out. But it seems the man misinterprets my silence. Oh, do you feel the same way? Of course you do. You're here in this forest, after all. I mean, oh, sure. We'll go with that if it means you won't destroy my face. Say! What did she think I was doing? Worked myself sick, but struck with it anyway. And for whose sake? I even bought her a purse on our anniversary last year. She goes and sees another man. The man curses the darkness. He's completely lost it. I should probably avoid any tactless interjections or flattery. So don't be coy. Don't be like, of course, you're hot. Hey, you there. Was it me? What do you think? Clear this up for me. Did I do something wrong? Oh, God. Okay. Someone's here. The man's gaze darts around nervously, then he mutters quietly. Could it be that creepy guy? He checks around on full alert. Satisfied that no one's there, he resumes speaking. Yeah, I was like, someone's here. I'm sure she'd just laugh if she heard I was dead, hanging off her asshole lover. I think about it, you know, it's strange. Why do I have to make her happy when it caused me such pain? It's ridiculous. I'm done with it. No way am I gonna die for an idiot like that. There you go! That's right, I'm sure I can still. The man looks down at his feet, then glances up at me. We can still start over fresh, right? If you work hard. Because I'm pretty sure, like, sure is flattery, right? I'm done with all that. Ah! Fuck! What? No! Ah! No! Everyone's always looking down on me. I'm not gonna do what you want. The man runs off into the darkness, laughing. Oh, no. I failed it. Shit. Oh, crap. Damn, this is bad. If he makes too much of a racket, the guy hiding in the forest will... Someone's here. What the fuck is it? Before I realize that a huge figure looms up behind me. Fuck. Okay then. Let's... Okay, well I got the first two right. I got the first two right. Silently listen. And I've got a lot of soul power, so like maybe even if I get it wrong, like if I have enough soul power, I might be able to get by. Don't flatter him, specifically. That doesn't feel like the right choice to me. Yeah, I agree. I've lived this long. It's too late for me. I thought I was supposed to dissuade him. What is happening? I'll die sometime soon. Even if it's not tonight, I'll endure it until then. I don't know what you've been through, but you should rethink it. Oh, he's talking to me? Honestly, though, you look like you'll be fine. His expression changes, as if he's remembered something. I saw a strange man while I was wandering around out here. His body was covered with black splotches. You think he's sick? I mean, what I saw didn't necessarily look like a man. He looked like, I don't know, he looked like the Michelin Tire Man if he was also, like, 50 feet tall and melting. He kept staring at me. It was creepy. If you're heading back, be careful. A man covered in splotches. Mary brought up some rumors about a man like that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. The name's Masao Kimura, if we ever meet again. The man scratches his head and smiles a bit. Let me buy you a drink or something. Well, see you. Aw, well that was kind of nice after he calmed down. We don't talk long with Masao Kimura before he leaves. Man at the brink of suicide. Huh. Typical failure in society. Yeah, it's right in this forest. Jesus Christ. Mashita! No! Dear God, he's so cynical. Jesus! The beast trail continues onward. Let's return to our investigation. Like, I don't like him either. But damn. Alright, let's read what we did. We walk past a grave marker. An agitated man named Masao Kimura appears. Once we get him to calm down, he calls off his plans to kill himself. Before he leaves, he mentions seeing a man covered in dark splotches. Wonder if he's still around. We should keep moving. Well, I guess we should just keep going this way. Okay. I go to open the door and my hand gets coated with a sticky liquid. Ew. It smells sweet. Is this honey? Why would there be honey on a doorknob? Mystified, I step inside the cottage. A shadow falls over Mashita's face. It's the same for me. Something felt off ever since we came inside. Why do I feel so strange? I immediately realize why. It's too clean. Yeah, it's unnatural. It's like someone's been cleaning it. It doesn't look abandoned at all. It could be that someone's living here. Oh dear. But I don't bother voicing that thought. Someone might be stopping by here. If we're going to investigate, we better hurry. You're right. I immediately start shining my flashlight on places of interest. What do you think is in this bag? It's pretty big. It certainly is concerning. Let's take a look. Body, body, it's a body. Body, body, body. Mashita carefully opens the bag. But it immediately loses its balance and topples to the floor. I have expected that to happen. What? Oh, okay. Why is it this game in titties? Also, what are those power drills? Why is she smiling? Did she get off on being holed? What rolls out onto the floor is a corpse. A woman. What's with that body? Her body is drilled through with countless holes. A sharp, cylindrical tool must have gouged them. Even odder, her whole body appears to be covered in liquid. A thick, sweet scent fills the air, strong enough to make you want to cough. Honey? Oh my god, wait a minute. Okay, this probably wouldn't ever, like, be a thing that could happen in real life, but is he turning the corpses into beehives? Is this honey? What a fascinating corpse. Mashita, no. Mashita, no. Now is not the time. This is intriguing. Stop. This better not be your fetish because I'm not about it. For some reason, Mashita appears to be extremely interested in it. We need to get out of here as soon as possible. Let's hurry and search the rest of the cottage. I agree. Let's put the corpse back. It's best not to disturb the scene. So just shut it back up in the bag? Of course, preserving the crime scene is critical. It's all about unpleasant topics with this guy, but he's exactly right. Let's hurry up and get this over with. Oh my god, I think that he's like taking corpses and turning them into beehives or some shit. Like, why else would you be covered in honey? Why else, like, unless there was some other purpose for them being slathered in fucking honey. Especially because, like, at the beginning, it was like, he asked, do you like bees? And then if you're like, yes, he's like, they must raise them in your body. So he's, like, making people into beehives. I don't think that could scientifically work, but maybe they're Satan bees. Like, maybe they're, like, supernatural ghost bees or something. Sweating profusely, we managed to get the job done. We still need to search the rest of the cottage. New info is added to the spirit file. Corpse in the cottage. Bees, not the bees. We find a corpse in a burlap sack at a cottage in the forest. The strange body is completely covered with what appears to be honey. It doesn't look like suicide, but who would do this? And why? The cottage is oddly clean, so someone must be coming here every day. Could it be the culprit? It's a metal toolbox. There's a thin layer of dust built on the outside. No one has touched it for a long time. Feel. It's locked. There's no way to open it. Smash it! Oh, we have a baseball bat. A bat that Sho had. It's covered in scratches and dents. I've seen a lot of use even off the baseball field. Only Sho can use it, so I don't have Sho. Damn it. Or in baseball that Sho had in his pocket. It may be scratched, but the ball itself has been polished white. It's obviously well maintained. I don't have... I take out the baseball bat. I've taken it out, but I can't think of a way to use it. I have to have Sho with me to use the stupid bat. I was like, smash it. I peek through a crack to see if anything's inside, but it seems to be empty. Bottles of drugs are all in a line. It's take it. No. The labels say night. Night. Oh. Sure. Most of the bottles are empty. I shake each one and luckily find one that still has some left inside. I got night. I prefer the term nightcap, but sure. I flip the switch at the base of the light bulb, but it doesn't turn on. Maybe it's broken. It's an old notebook. The cover says, Honeybee Family Notes. Look. Make hive new bodies. Smear honey all over. Ferment honey. Get stinky liquid. Drawn by smell. Honeybee. Enter hive. Oh, okay. Feel apparently does the same thing. That's disgusting. So he ferments honey in the corpses to make the bees attracted to the corpse. Trot the page. It's an old book that says Honeybee Family Notes. Wait, didn't I? Yeah. Honeybees are our friends. Make them amiable with medicine from sprayer. If they get mad, pay attention to the direction the hive is facing. Awaken honeybees, leave their hive in direction of the sun. In the direction of the sun. Okay. Honeybees leave their hives in the direction of the sun. Like where the sun rises, that would be the east. Unless it's setting, in which case it's the west. Who the fuck knows? Is that everything? I think that's everything. Oh, here we go. I remove the lid and look inside, but all I find is dust. Well, okay. I think now that's everything. God damn it. Well, that's everything. Okay. Grave marker. I want to feel it. I searched the grave marker, but nothing's unusual about it other than the graffiti. Okay. As we continue through the dense forest, a pained cry suddenly echoes among the trees. I don't trust this shit. Oh, and somehow now I'm at level 45 summer with 6 months sub. So I hope you're happy with yourself. Oh my gosh, Ghost Boy! I'm glad that you're enjoying the game. Wait, I turned around. Oops. It's good fun. I'm glad. Sorry if I'm a little quiet. I'm just kind of nervous. I searched the grave marker, but nothing is unusual about it. Okay. Off to the side, I noticed a thin trail. Found the beast trail. Huh, another one, huh? Let's check this one too. Why are you always dragging me into the bushes? Mashita, please. We need to save Scum before we go to our deaths. Can you let me do that, please? Oh my god. Ah! Fuck! I just spot something and stumbles falling backward into me. Into me. No, I'm just... At the same time, every single hair on my body stands on end. Hold me, Mashita, hold me. Oh no! quickly look down to find something is clinging onto my ankles. Its expression anguished. Seems eager to speak to me, but its voice is incredibly hard to decipher. Ed. This place pitch black. Can't see anything. Okay. What's it saying? It can't see me. Maybe. Wait, the gray marker said to say the opposite of the truth. But what's the opposite of the truth? Does it mean I'm supposed to lie? Hints everywhere. Live or die. Hey, wait. Machida, this is why you don't drag me into different parts of the forest. Like this, the live or die thing happened the first time you did this. Are you Fliss too? Or are you lifeless too? No, I am. I'm totally dead. I'm totally dead. You shouldn't try to kill me because I am totally dead. It looks sad and lonely. Alright, only the dead are here. I'm totally dead, my dude. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we need to pretend to be dead. That's fine. I hear another voice at my feet. Am I dead? You are totally alive. I don't believe it. I don't understand. I've been dead inside for years. Tell me, am I dead? I'm gonna deny it. No way. I still have to offer. It looks sad and lonely. Okay.
THX for FF dips. Have a tip in return.
Bug. Thank you for the $10 tip. Thank you so much for supporting the fam. And I'm glad that my tips helped you out. Always happy to. So for those of you who don't know, that scream thing, extra effective during horror month. Oof. F. I haven't turned down for y'all, but that was hella loud for me. I hear yet another voice at my feet. Please listen. I want to live. I want to live. I want to live. I'm alive. I'm alive. Sure. That's right. I'm alive. I'm alive. The voice sounds like it passes through me and then sucked into the ground. The next thing I know, the shadow clutching at my ankles is gone. Survived! I'm so good at these. No, I'm not. I'm so good at these. I only died at the last one. Is it over? Yeah, stop dragging me into the bushes, Machida. You're gonna get us killed. I'm the one who drags you around when you're high as hell. Not the other way around. I'm the one with the spiritual powers and abilities. You're supposed to be the smart one. Is it over? Yeah, I think so. I thought I'd gotten used to that, but I hate it every time it happens. It's not something you need to get used to. Machida turns his back to me and wipes his face with a handkerchief. I guess he was sweating really hard. I mean, I would be crying really hard. That's the best way to overcome it. If you love pain, then it's no longer painful. Oh my. Hurt me, daddy. It looks like a thinner faced Leo. You're the second person to say that. That's true, but there's no way I could do that. You're surviving all this, okay? You're fine the way you are right now. Let's go. Right. Hang on, I want to see what's over here. Oh, it's a box. There's a wooden box that probably used to contain a bee. Nope. Fuck that. The air is filled with the buzzing of bees. There appears to be a giant beehive here. It probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. Damn insects. But we can't force our way through. We beat a hasty retreat. I have Night. I don't know. Throw the Night at it. Now what? Oh god, this is a confusing ass map. Okay, so I'm behind. So let's go forward. This forward. Okay, nothing here. Forward. Okay, forward again. And we are back at the start. Damn it. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess we're lost. Yay. Okay, let's go this way. Oh. Okay. Ah! Game, please. You can easily start it now. Okay, this is the cabin. Did I miss something? I have an idea. I think I'm gonna go get Sho and see if he can't, like, beat the shit out of this box for me. Sho, can you beat the crap out of this box? Hashtag vandalism. Because it says only Sho can use the bat, right? Or maybe I can stick him on the bees. Okay, let's try you. You stay here, Majita. I'm gonna see if he can't beat the box open. I don't trust this shit. Alright, let me see if I can't. I take out the baseball bat, but what should I do with it? I can't think of a way to use it. Damn it! I have to go back and get the detective. Useless! Eh. I don't like Sho, that's why I'm leaving him. I don't like Sho, that's why I'm leaving you behind. Get back here. Alright, let's go back. Actually, it's getting pretty... I'm almost at that point. Like, it says that, like, if I start the reruns now, it'll end at, like, 6:50. I guess I could go a little longer, though. I don't really want to end on a point where I'm, like, lost. So let me see if I can't figure out what I need to do first. What if I talk to Mary? What Lord Sho saw in the forest, it may be none other than Shimio. You should confirm our suspicions. Oh, Mashita's mark's gone now. Can all of us go, or is that still bad? Going all together is dangerous. It has not been that long since Lord Mashita's mark vanished. The remnants of the curse still linger. Spirits may detect it, as they are sensitive to such things. Please continue to only bring along one other, as you have been doing. Damn it.
Back to the forest with Masuta Bay.
Alright, well that just means that I missed something. Because, yeah, that's like the only thing I can think of is I missed something. You know what I probably need to do? Let me examine the beehive. That's probably what I need to do because I got scared of it and I didn't touch it. I thought the bees were gonna come out and kill me. I was like, nah. Okay. I carefully approach it, but I don't see any bees. I open the box, and I find a metal tool inside. It'll probably come in handy. Take it. Found a thing. I found a thing. Crowbar. Maybe I can pry the box open? I mean, I hope I can. It's a metal toolbox. There's a thin layer of dust. Okay. Tool. Crowbar. Take out the crowbar and shove it under the lid of the toolbox. Yes! I put pressure on it, using it as a lever. The toolbox pops open. I got a sprayer. There we go. Now I can use a variety of... Phrasing. Phrasing. Yes! Now I can use a variety of drugs. All the drugs, all the time. Sure. Oh god, what's happening? Manipulators will themselves be manipulated. What? Okay. What's that used for? The sudden voice makes me jump, but I shake it off and turn toward him. It's a tool that sprays chemicals and pesticides. You put the container of drugs in here, and then do this. I quickly demonstrate how it works. Machida scratches his face, his brow furrowed. I see. Fascinating. You're well informed. I'll leave that to you then. And now I'm suddenly in charge of it. When I want to spray a drug, I'll have to choose which drug to use. But is this thing really that hard to figure out? I've never seen it before either, but I still knew how to use it right away. Maybe you were a beekeeper I don't know, maybe you used one as a child. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna save now that I have it. A real freaking save's coming all the time. But it's because Machida keeps putting me in live or die situations. Those things are not hard to figure out. I know, it's just... like, it's super simple. I know, but, like, I think that he's just, like, thinking about how he just automatically knew how to use it. Like, he's forgotten everything. He's even forgotten his own name. He was even surprised when he knew how to drive the car. Like, he sat behind the wheel, like, not even knowing if he could drive, and then he was like, oh, I can drive. Okay. Alright, so we need to go to the angry bees and put them to sleep with the night-night. I went outside. Oops. Well, might as well. Excuse me while I save scum. All the time. You figured out how you think you got to swim. I step into the empty clearing. Bees! The air is filled with bees! There appears to be a giant beehive here. It probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. Oh yeah, there's that. I take out the sprayer and hold it in one hand. I should be able to use this to spray drugs. I'm gonna save in case these bees take my face off. There's a giant... Feel the bees. Die to the bees. Let's not. I already have the sprayer out. Now I need to choose which drug to spray. Oh. Night-night. I take out the night-night and put it in the sprayer. I love that it's called night-night. I take careful aim and spray the drug. The bees' movements get slower. Eventually, the hive falls completely silent. Used up 1 bottle of night-night. I've silenced every hive in this area. Now we can pass through. They're just bugs after all. Insecticide takes care of them easily. I'll leave the rest up to you. But trust nothing. Bees! Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything here. My bunny! Hey, did you hear that? It was my bunny! I heard it. It sounds familiar. Turning around, I wonder if it's... my bunny! And yup, that rabbit hops in front of me. The rabbit stares at us, completely still. It's almost like it's waiting for us to follow. Hey, wait! The next thing I know, I'm rushing after it. Don't run off on your own, Yashiki! Aw. Chase me, Mashita, chase me! No. The rabbit was at H Elementary. It showed up and guided us when we were in trouble. This is not some normal rabbit. It's definitely acting with intent. It's helping us. That's what it did last time. It led us to Moe. At last, the rabbit guides me to... What are those on the thing? Those don't look like beehives. That looks more like a series of, like, wasp nests. An old Shinto torii gate. Those look like wasp nests. They don't look like no bees. They do that. Like it reminds me of like wasp infestations because they tend to like flatten like against shit. They build layers like that in the wild. An old Shinto torii gate. Well, the more you know. There's a shrine here? The rabbit looks back at me. Then silently it turns from the gate and hops into a bush nearby. So that's where you went. Dumbass, what were you thinking? Wandering off will get you killed. Aw, he was worried about me. Why are you so interested in that thing? Something's bothering me about it. I lost sight of it here, though. Just then, from out of the darkness, a huge swarm of bees descends on us. Watch it, there are bees everywhere. We need to retreat. Bees! Mashita pulls my arm and we stumble back to the earlier crossroad. Hand in hand, as per usual. New info was added to the spirit file, mysterious shrine. Now where the fuck am I? I didn't mean to just go somewhere. I actually don't know where I am. Ah! Looks like there's another giant beehive here. Probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. Take out the sprayer and hold it in one hand. I should be able to use the sprayer. I don't have any nightmite. Get back. Turn around. Also, this place is huge. I am confused. Okay. Okay, if I... Which direction did I hit? Oh god, I'm lost. Let's just... I think I hit right. Forward? Let me just go forward. Okay, there's a cabin here. What's left? What if I go left from the cabin? Bees! Okay. We have to get rid of those bugs. Can you do something with the sprayer? Using the sprayer could calm them, but there's so many. There's a hive above the gate, too. There's no way I can spray up there. I see. But it feels like this shrine is someplace important. True enough, but the time the rabbit brought me here, it didn't try to go inside the gate. So maybe there's no reason to force our way inside. The swarm descends on us again. This is bad. Time to run. We leave the gate as if being driven away. Okay. So. I fucking hate this because it turns me around. If I go to the right from here, it's just a... Okay, it's the cabin. Then we... Okay. And if we turn around, then it's flipped. Forward is angry bees. To the left is shrine. I'm trying to figure out how to get back. If I go to the right... Okay. Forward, left. And then I go forward. And then that gets me to the entrance. Okay, I think I know where I'm at. Yeah. Oh, it like set me in front. Okay. So backwards is the... Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then that leads like all the way to the entrance. How the... Take me back. God, this place is... I'm gonna be lost. Okay. Oh, I can't go forward. And then from here, we want to go left. Good God, that's confusing. Okay. Some sliding wooden doors. There's a small crack between the doors. I can only imagine that creates a bad draft. The sliding doors won't open. They seem to be locked. Crowbar? Take out the crowbar and jam it between the doors. Well, this is an emergency. I'll overlook this once. But I can't break the lock. I throw my body weight behind the crowbar 2 or 3 times, then... There's a sound of metal breaking. Did I just break the fucking crowbar? The crowbar snaps! Completely in 2 pieces. Lost crowbar and got broken crowbar. Guess the metal wore out. Never would have expected it to break. Looks like the lock is broken too, so it all works out in the end. No, it doesn't. Maybe I should have brought show. Time to look inside. Now I gotta save on a different file in case breaking the crowbar fucks me. Save down here. By the way, hey there, Witch with Wit. I'm sorry. I'm just like so immersed in this game a little bit. I'm just like, oh. Okay. Hello. Hey, you overdid it. Now the door's stuck and hard to open. I push the door open and step inside. Only to run into something. Konaide. Don't come any closer. Hello? If you come any closer, I'll sue. What? Oh, okay. A woman has backed... A woman was backed up in a defensive stance. Lawyers, man. I'm a black belt in Taekwondo. If you try anything, I'll... Shut it. You want to die? Jeez, angry much? At Machida's roar, the woman shrieks and falls silent, eyes wide. It's incredibly rude, but honestly, I'm grateful. We wait for the woman to calm down before asking what she's doing here. Forgive me, it was all a misunderstanding on my part. I'm Christy Arimura, freelance news anchor, though I haven't done much recently. Arimura, right? Now that you mention it, I do remember you. You were fired over that scandal. Should I be disgusted or amazed at his rudeness? I mean, Machida toes that line between being a shitty human being, but also kind of being begrudgingly sweet that I'm just like, lol. Like, he doesn't even try to take the high and mighty road. He's just like, yeah, I said it. What do you want?
Anyway, what are you doing
anyway, what are you doing out here? Her expression clouds over.
Well,
Machida huffs at me. You're going to make her say it? I really don't think you have to ask. Oh. Masao Kimura's face comes to mind. That's right, this place is...
I was going to die. Yes, I know full well just how stupid that is. Sometimes that's the only choice you have left.
I should have known better. Such a thoughtless question passed my lips. I wish I could blame the mark for this. I wish I could blame the mark for being stupid. The tragic act of yours damn near got us killed. If you want to die, do it by yourself. I think he was worried about the screaming, like, alerting the bitch. Like, alerting the thing in the forest.
That's why I came out here, so I wouldn't cause trouble for anyone. At the very end, I thought about calling someone, but I couldn't, so I made up my mind. But then the forest.
The music just suddenly fucking changed. I don't know. That was a really awkward cut. And it still freaked me out. I have a bad feeling about this. What was in the forest? A huge man. An extremely huge man. No, I'm actually not sure if he was really human or not. But I saw a figure like that. Then suddenly I got scared. So I ran into this cottage. I'm here to kill myself and I just run from danger. I'm a riot.
What's wrong? You two aren't saying anything.
That's exactly what Mary was talking about. Yeah. Chrissy must have seen Shimio, which means she must also... Have you gotten a weird scar recently? One that stings every now and then? I know the answer just from her reaction.
How'd you know? I only just noticed it myself. There's a strange bite mark on my palm.
On your palm? This is crazy. Someone receives the mark when they're already planning suicide. The height of irony. We've heard her out. What now? She planned on dying. Do we need to help her?
Help me? I'm not going to kill myself anymore, I swear, so please, I am terrified of him.
Her eyes are serious. She must mean what she says. It might only be a temporary change of heart, but... Alright, we'll help you. Our home base is Kujo Mansion. We need to go. I love this man. I know, I like Machida a lot. He's just like... He's so sarcastic, but he's just, like, he's an asshole. But he doesn't really apologize or try to justify himself being an asshole. I just really like characters that don't try to justify their actions and just are who they are. But it doesn't come off as, like, super edgy either. He's just a dick. '80, you're alert. Knocked the lights out. '80, thank you for gifting a sub to Sardonic. Oh, shit. Just turn off the lights. Thank you so much for spreading that love in the channel. It's good to have you with us here today. As the lights go out and I am screwed. My immersion. Oh, my stars. What's happening? The light won't turn on. This has happened before, but back then, I got it to go back on right away. But this time it's not working. What was that? Behind the cottage. It must be him. Shit, it's no use. I give up on the flashlight and stuff it in my bag. But what's the plan now? Do we bunker down to the cottage we can't even lock up? Or... What, you want us to run into the forest? With no flashlight? We have to run out of the forest. Staying in the cottage would be suicide. This place is strangely clean. That means someone is coming here. Could guess. The odds are high that he's coming here. Let's go. We walked all the way here. We should know.
Excuse me. I had to retrace my steps to find the entrance. Like, because I genuinely didn't know where the fuck I was 5 seconds ago. And you are telling me, right the fuck now, that I just need to magically remember that shit? Oh god, okay. You're seriously going. Are you mad? Sorry, but we're out of time. Stay here if you want. I won't stop you. Now Yashiki's like, you can stay and die, or you can come with us. Come with me if you want to leave. Oh. We step out into the pitch blackness. It's as dark as you'd expect it to be. Anyway, we need to go straight back to the entrance with no detours. We've got no idea where he could be waiting for us. The words leave me in a rush. If I hadn't spit them out, I'd never finish. My voice is starting to shake too much. Oh, fuck. Okay. So, go back. Then we want to go to the right. Yes. Then forward. And forward to the stone. And if the stone is on a weird side, we go right again. If it's not, then we hit back immediately. And then we just keep going forward, and we should hit the entrance. Oh my god. A mark bearer in a cottage. Can I save? Oh my god, I can save. I can save. I'm saving on a new fucking slot. Fuck this shit. Okay. We gotta go back. Okay. We're at a fork already. Which way? Where do we go? I think east. We came from the east. Okay. Yeah, what? Hey, don't yell. Something's coming closer. We need to get out of here fast. Well, at least they told me east. Yeah, forward. Ah, windows! No, this better not be timed. If it's timed, we're dead because... Okay, good. She started talking. Windows just decided it wanted to explode. Don't do that during the quick time events. I will die. Another fork? Which way this time? Okay, which way are we facing? We go south from here. We keep going straight and we'll reach the exit. Quiet. Something's passing through the bushes right by us. He's moving parallel to us. Is he following us? Even if he is, we have to keep going. Exactly. Standing in one place will just get us killed. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Leaving. Bye. Wait a second. Chrissy suddenly stops. What's wrong? Someone's coming. Huh? I'm telling you, someone's coming. Out from the darkness jumps. Show, where the fuck? Oh, old man. What? Why are you here, boy? Oh, thank God. I thought you'd have been in further. Wait, why are you here? Oh, yeah, you guys were gone so long, and I got worried, okay? Aw. You know what? Fine, you're not so bad. So I psyched myself up and I biked over here. Seems like you're in a real trouble. Good thing I came. You can say that again. Anyway, we're on our way back. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Sho glances over at Christy. We'll fill you in later. First, we need to get out of here. Scared. You got scared. He didn't want to come with because he was, like, scared of the ghosts. So I took Machita instead. We reached the entrance safe and sound. The creepy murder on the ark is such a familiar sight now. Korose. Alright, if we made it this far, then we must be... Time to get back to the car. Chrissy doesn't move. She looks worried, staring off into the forest entrance. What's wrong? Huh? Oh. Over there. Doesn't it look like someone's there? She's looking at a picnic table hiding in the gloom next to the gate. My gaze is drawn over as if by magnets. What is that? Oh, no!
Oh, my titties! Well, alrighty then. That is some nightmare fuel. Oh, rip. Well, rip the other guy. What is that? That's... The scene before me is strange. Those are some big-ass nipples. Well, hello, body horror. Those aren't spots. He's covered in holes. And he's like leaking honey from his nips. Or from like the bottom of his titties. The scene before me is strange. Oh, he took off his shoes. There's a huge misshapen man with bees crawling over his face. My eyes fixate on his mouth. He looks like he's laughing. He's sharing a drink with the guy. My heart thunders painfully when I catch a glimpse of the limp figure sitting beside him. Hello, Junji Ito. Junji Ito called. He wants his titty monster back. It's him. That man. He's going to commit suicide. Masao Kimura, it's definitely him. Control those that are different and exercise. Don't you just hate when you leak honey from your titties? God damn it. That strange voice echoes in my head again. My vision warps. He's dead. Kimura's dead? When? Why is he on the bench? My legs give out, and when I can finally focus enough, I find myself kneeling on the ground. Oh my god. Machida, you better rip me up, and like, we better go. Old man, keep it together! It's still okay, he hasn't seen us. We have to escape while we can. Christy's completely out of it. She won't move an inch unless someone drags her. Let's go. We're going to the parking lot, quietly. Sho, you bring her. You got it. And everyone's just like, no sudden moves. We do not want that titty man to find us. Come on, Mashita. Let's go. Mashita? He's gone. Huh? I took my eyes off him for 2 seconds and he's not by the bench anymore. He disappeared. A machine growls and the undergrowth near us rustles. Fuck! Here's Johnny! No! Oh no! He's right there! Run! Run, bitches! Machida yells, scrambling away. A hollow bang rings out from behind me. Excuse me? A gunshot? Did Machida bring a gun? It must be Machida. I had no idea he had a gun. Well, he was an ex-cop, so... I know in Japan they issue guns to cops. I think. Like, in special cases. I dive headfirst into the car, slamming my head accidentally into the steering wheel. Oh my god. Machida tumbles into the passenger seat last. You didn't tell me you had a gun. Why would I tell you? No time to talk now, just hit the gas. I'm trying. The engine won't start. Shit. Old man, what are you doing? Machida looks through the front windshield at the figure approaching. Hurry it up, he's coming. Shoot it, shoot the fucking thing. Oh, Chrissy cowers in the back seat, her head in her hands. Please, God. Ugh. Something bumps the hood of the car. The whole vehicle rocks violently, but then it turned on. Go, let's get the hell out of here. Shit. Tires squealing. We race out of the parking lot. Oh my god. Well, that was shit. An unspeakable sense of relief fills the car. If feeling truly alive is a real sensation, then it most definitely feels like this. The greatest irony is that the only time you can feel truly alive is when you have a brush with death. No one speaks for a while. We're all soaking in that feeling. The only noise is that of the bicycle creaking uneasily, or every time I hit the gas pedal. The bicycle? What? We're in a car. What? What's happening? Like, did he stuff the bike in the back of the car? I'm confused. Still. I glanced through the rearview mirror and then at the passenger seat. Both Mashita and Sho were looking out their windows. Was it really okay for you to come here? When Mary finds out, we talked it out before I came. Sho immediately snaps back. She said it was fine. I get it. Mary must have also guessed that we were in danger. So you gonna explain? Who's this old lady? Oh, right. I tell him everything I know so far about Christy Arimura. She offers up some details as well. The moment I mention she's a news anchor, Sho predictably gets excited. Wait, I've seen you. You're the woman that was in the news. Wow, it's really true. Celebrities are more beautiful in person. Oh, how kind of you. I'm flattered. She seems to love being complimented. But these scars you all have, what were they called? Marks. Death marks. Thanks. So you all have these marks. What happens when you have one? You die! Well, Mashita butts in from the passenger seat. You die within a few days' time. Suffering from something like amnesia. You zone out and your brain takes a vacation. It all happened to me. Sho scoffs. You talk like it's someone else's problem. Sho. Mashita didn't mean it like that. You can only be blunt when discussing this. Doesn't look like Sho will buy that excuse though. Because it really is not your problem. After all, you don't have a mark anymore. Huh. What's he talking about? Oh, well, you see, Mashita's already lost Hanahiko's mark. He's free now, so there's no good reason for him to be here with us, but he stayed for me. You're putting yourself in danger for the truth? I can't believe it. You're like a saint. Mashita a saint. Maybe a guardian angel. Christy's exaggerated compliment is drowned out by Mashita's sardonic laugh. It's nothing that noble. But thanks to that, I've learned the thing I most wanted to know. And what's that? When and how people get the mark? The first time I was oblivious, but this time I was aware of it. Mashita, you don't mean... Oh my god, did Shimio give him the fucking mark? He did see him, though. He did see Shimio. So, it would make sense if he gives me his usual crooked grin and shows me his wrist. Ah, it sucks. That sucks. That actually sucks. I feel kind of bad for him. Are we ever gonna go to the Love Hotel? Not with minors in the car. Maybe if we kicked out Sho. Sure enough, his skin is blemished by a scar that looks like a spirit's bite mark. Sho cries out, a look of horror on his face. Come on, no way. Did you seriously do that? Man, give it up already. It's someone else's problem, right? So just shut it. I mean, to be fair, like he was like, it's not like you have anything to worry about. Yeah, he kind of does. that was a good fucking retort. Like, oh. Mashita, could I say something? What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. You never told me you had a gun. Oh, it probably bothers him. I mean, honestly, like, I could understand that. Like, even as an American in the city, in the country, with the right to bear arms, like, it's usually customary, like, not to carry a gun on hand if you're like, well, he is technically a cop, but like, you know, like, if you like say something like, hey, I have a gun on me, that's gonna make people uncomfortable in Texas who really like to use that, right? I know, right? Oh, that. He laughs scornfully as he shoves a paper bag into my hands. I open the bag and find a revolver-style handgun at the bottom. If you want it, take it. You're just gonna give me the gun? That's not why Machida keeps on talking without stopping to hear what I have to say. It's loaded with 5 bullets. You can hang on to it. But promise me. Promise you what? Don't use it on anything other than a spirit. Not that there's any proof it'll work on them. Of course. Have any experience with guns? Want to practice? I could show you some of my guns, if you know what I mean. There's no way I would. To be fair, I don't really know. But at the very least, right now, I'm not getting the feeling that I can handle a gun. Oh. Only use it under extreme stress. With no experience, you won't hit your mark. Well, whatever. If I'm there, just leave the shooting to me. Oh my god, no. So it gives me... So what you're saying is I should keep you with me. Because if I have the gun, I'm probably gonna be shit shot. You can face the spirit some other way. Yeah, that's how it was at H Elementary too. So what you're saying is if I need to use the gun, I should have you with me so you can do it instead because I'm shit. And for God's sake, keep it hidden. Gun possession gets you 3 years penal labor. I get hit with 1 to 10 myself just for giving it to you. And shooting a single bullet would get you more than 3 years, if not a life sentence. So you're telling me not to use it? No, I'm just telling you that if it's restricted that badly by the law, it's got that kind of power. I got a handgun. Okay. Bang! The mark's color grows more vivid. A few hours left until death closes in. Well, alrighty then.
Welcome back, Lord Yashiki, Lord Mashita, and you as well, Lord Sho. It appears that the woman with you is also a mark bearer.
What a first timer would do when using a gun is fucking up their arm. I mean, if it's a revolver, you don't have to worry about that too bad. It's rifles that'll like just, like honestly, if it's a freaking hand cannon, you could maybe mess up your wrist. Like if you're not like, you know, holding it right. It's rifles that you will fucking. Ooh. Have I told you guys about the? I've handled a rifle exactly once. And I honestly thought I broke my clavicle. Like, that shit hurt. The kickback on that thing fucking hurt. We introduced Christy and then Mary proceeds to fill her in on everything. The mark after your life, memory loss, and the spirits who curse them into the living. Christy accepts her new reality surprisingly quickly. It's like, you'd think hunting rifles wouldn't have that much, like, okay, yes, of course they have that much kickback, but still. Guess it's only natural after what she saw in the forest. I then update Mary on what we found.
I see. What a close call for you.
I can hear relief in her voice, but why did she let Sho go?
If you must know, after you left, Lord Sho insisted on traveling to the forest as well.
Her eyes flicker over to Sho. Like, hell, I was gonna let a couple of strangers die if I decide if I live or die. Sho puffed out his chest.
It was quite the issue. A selfish attitude like that could get all of your mic bearers killed. I normally would have refused.
Did something happen?
No, I admit I had a foreboding feeling. I sensed danger was closing in on you, Lord Yashiki, so he went, an emergency measure. Lord Sho, please know that I will not allow such a thing a second time.
Her cool voice is icier than usual. Is that a threat? Sho's so self-centered. I wonder if she's actually getting through to him at all.
Now from what you have told me, you're positive that it was Shimi-O who gave Lord Sho his mark.
Yeah, that ugly monster is definitely the huge man I saw that time. The fact that I have the mark now too proves it. Machida rubs at his wrist, smirking. So, what exactly are you planning? Don't tell me you're seriously thinking of fighting that thing. There's no way you'd win. You're completely mad if you think you can. She's right. A certain someone's awesome bullets didn't even scratch it. We need a tank or something to beat that thing. Yes, let me just break into a military base and take one of those. The room falls silent. I'm sure all of us are thinking about what we saw back at the forest. Yes, show me more.
There's no way we can do anything about a monster like that. We have to leave it to the police.
You honestly believe they'll do something? Go ahead and make a suicide pact with that naive thinking, but leave me out of it.
What? How dare you?
Yo, boss. All this high and mighty talk coming from you, that mean... You got an idea of how to beat it? How the hell would I know that? I'm willing to risk my life to find one. His shout is hoarse. He's probably uneasy. Christy shivers. Sho just glares at Machita. An awkward silence falls again. We're wasting time. We've got to do something, but... I'ma take charge! Fuck all y'all. I need to force everyone into action. We can think about what we need to do while we're walking around. I'm going back to the forest. I want to learn more about Shimio. I'd use some help. You say that, but no way we can find a needle in a haystack. We gotta have a clue first.
Then why don't we check the bee farm that's north of H Shrine? My reports say several people have seen Shimio there. Hardly anyone ever goes there now, with the weird events in the forest.
Why is a bee farm up there? A cult called Honeybee Family used to live on the land. No one's there anymore, though. How come?
They committed mass suicide.
This is just a giant suicide chapter. I mean, I guess it's better than the pedophile thing. Honestly, that, like, freaks me out more. But... a mass suicide in the woods. I've heard about that somewhere. Machida might have mentioned something similar before we entered the forest. Like, maybe it's because, like, as a teacher, you know, I cared a lot about, like, my kids. And, you know, you have, like, a responsibility to them and stuff. So I do view children in a very different light. That I probably would have, like, not being a parent. But, like, that stuff just, no. Like, that is, like... I draw the line. They never revealed the details, though, so the public doesn't know. Especially when it deals with young kids. I'm just like, Oh yeah, I remember that. But my club took up all my time back then, so I don't know much. You seem to know quite a bit about the forest, Christy Arimura. Read up on it to find a primo spot. Jesus. Don't be an ass. I was put in charge of the report, so I did my research. Honeybee Family was very insular and secretive. I heard the mass suicide end was all the members following their leader. New channels chalked it up to their discontent with modern society. What happened to the leader? Rumors say it was also suicide, though I saw an old picture of him and he was a huge, obese man. Suddenly everyone is holding their breath. No doubt we're picturing the same thing. The monster at the forest entrance. A dead guy's come back to life? So he's a zombie? Well, no wonder he physically kills people. So we went from like a ghost to a zombies. What's next? We're gonna get Freddy Krueger up in here. We want to go to a place with a zombie? That's totally insane. It's just like the rumors say. The forest is cursed. There's no way I could... Just standing there, the voices of suicide victims surrounded me. Shut the hell up, Hag. No more words out of the lip flap. He's so, like, scared of the supernatural, but he's so mean about it. But now it's not only the forest that's cursed. I failed to kill myself, and now I'm at this mansion. I'm cursed, too. And so are all of you. Her mutters have a dark edge. If Shimio is somehow connected to the Honeybee family, then the key to destroying his grudge is going to be there. Everyone's just very angry and on edge, and we need to calm down and have hugs and go to fucking get some smoothies after all of this is done. Jeez. Everybody needs to calm down. Oh, right. What are you gonna do, old lady? Still wanna die? I'm considering it, but I'll help you guys while I settle on my decision. I'll pass on the monster fighting. Wow, you'll help? I'm shocked. Let's all go out for frosty chocolate milkshakes. I know, right? I was like, this fucking downer as hell. Like, the stories just keep getting, like, more unsettling. And that's not necessarily to say that they're bad stories, that they shouldn't be told. Because, like, honestly, like, they really make you take a look at humanity in general. And I feel like that's not necessarily a bad thing if you can handle it. But I was like, the first story, like, involved a freaking child assaulter, and this one is dealing with, like, a suicide form. And I'm just sitting here like, how much worse can they get? There's 5 chapters. If you leave your mark alone, you won't need to hike back out here. Or hike back out there. Well, I hate owing strangers, especially pushy guys like you. She seems grateful that we saved her. You just jinxed it. Nah. There's no reason to refuse her help. We need as much as we can get.
The night is drawing to a close. The key to escaping the mark does seem to lie within the forest. Lady Christie has said Shimi-O was often seen near the bee farm. It may hold a connection to him. Good luck.
Okay. New info is added to the spirit file. Temporary retreat. Alright, so we've got ex-reporter, insolent punk, and ex-detective. A lot of X's. All my exes live in Texas. Not again. Basically, like, just like, Alright, I chose her as my partner, not necessarily because I'm taking her with me, but I wanted to compare her to me. So she's 7, I'm stronger. She's smarter than, why is everybody smarter than me? She's smarter than me. Her spirit power is better than mine. Excuse me? Okay, but her dexterity is not as good. Her spirit power is better. The hell? Where? I wanted to have the best spirit power. Being good at spirit power is my job. Wee. Okay. Well, as much as I hate, like, calling it in the middle of the chapter, it's like 3 o'clock. And I was like, how dare you surprise me? How dare you take my job? That's the only thing I'm good at, is being the spirit person. I don't even think that, like, it's an actual thing. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna save it here. Guys. So, go ahead. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a follow if you're leaving. But if you're not, for those of you who do not know, we are currently doing Jack-o'-lanterns in July, where we play horror games and rerun past horror games. So it's going to be a 24/7 horror game stream until the end of July. I'm going in bed anyways. Oof. So for tonight, I'm going to be rerunning Limbo. That's about a 3.5 hour cast. And then we're running I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, the first part, for about 5 hours. Then we're going to be doing Price for 2 and Franbo for 5.5 hours. And then whenever that's all done, I'm going to come back on, apparently at around 8 p.m. And we are going to do it all over again. We're going to go ahead and continue this game.